Hi there, I'm Courtney, your Cosmic Connection Guide, and today we are going to go through a card reading for this week for you so that you have some insight and guidance as to how to approach this week. So today I'm utilizing the Light Seer's Tarot deck, and it's one of my favorite tarot decks that I have. All right. So for work this week, we have the Emperor. And really what this card is all about is masculine energy, right? How can we provide and provide like security and stability within our lives? How can we take that action? This is a fiery card, right? There's the colors in it are very like orange, red, like the fire, right? This is feeling connected to your divine masculine and being able to feel confident in yourself to provide for you whatever you need. So it's fitting that it came up for a work pull, because typically work is what makes us feel like we can provide for ourselves. So yeah, just within work, bring that masculine and authoritative energy and really ground in yourself. And honestly, like part of me also wants to tell you, be true to who you are. That's not typically what I would say for this card. But be true to who you are within work and make sure that your voice is being heard, and that you feel confident in sharing your voice. So next we have love or relationships, whether that be if you have a partner or if you're looking to strengthen other relationships within your life. This is what this card is about. And we have Two of Swords. So Swords is very intellectual, it's airy. Stop thinking so much. Stop thinking so much. You are overthinking a lot of things when it comes to relationships. Stop. Throw it all out the window, right? Like, throw everything that you know and you want to do out the window and do something that feels uncomfortable for you. Because all the things that you're doing is what's keeping you stuck in this energy. And when we're overthinking, we're utilizing our conscious, our brains, and not our intuition, our gut. So remove the conscious from it, move into your subconscious, and really go into your intuition and say, what do I need to do to move forward to get what I want out of my relationships? And take the blindfold off. Get rid of that blindfold that is over your eyes. Because once you do, it looks like the birds are kind of attacking her, right? Once you release that blindfold, you'll actually be able to defend yourself better. You'll actually be able to do relationships better. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. Regardless, you'll get more out of it if you take off the blindfold. And really, that blindfold represents like tunnel vision. You're doing what you think that you need to. Sorry about this. My camera doesn't want to stay up today. You're doing what you think you need to do in order to get yourself into the relationship that you think you want. If you remove the blindfold, then you remove all of those expectations. And when you remove those expectations, then what comes of that is what is truly aligned with you, right? What is meant for you, not what you're forcing into your life. So think about that a little bit in regards to relationships. Excuse me. So now we have health, and this is not like health as in, oh my God, something's going to happen to me in my health, or I'm going to get sick. This is just a general, like, I should actually call this wellness, right? How can we focus on our wellness? What does that look like for us this week? And we have the Five of Swords. So something's not adding up. Something is not adding up for our wellness, and it's actually affecting you in a negative way. Like, the first thing I thought of when I saw this card was like headaches. Like, something is happening, and it could be, this is another sword, so we're talking airy intellectual anyways, so it could be that you're overthinking some things there too, but it's like, stop, drop that overthinking, drop the conscious. We are way too in our masculine and conscious mind this week, right? Like, this is masculine consciousness, right? This is in our conscious mind. We're still, like, we need to step back, and we need to move into a divine feminine. We need to move into feeling through emotions. What are you feeling right now? Are you feeling confused? Are you feeling conflicted? Are you feeling stuck? Are you feeling like you can't move forward? Are you feeling lost? Like, yeah. Get out of your head. Get into your body. Get into your soul. Because that's what's going to help you to progress this week. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So I'm actually afraid to look at this next card, because this next card is challenges that may arise this week. We've got justice here. So with this card, we're bringing balance, right? So we're finding challenges with balance, which makes sense. We are so highly in our heads. We need to find the balance and get in our bodies, into our intuition. We need to listen to not our conscious mind, not our brain. We need to listen to our gut. We need to listen to our heart. We need to tune into our soul to find that balance and create the justice that we want in life. I'm just going to move this one more time because I think we're slipping again. Getting what we want out of life means that we have to find the balance between the two. So if we're more heavy on the masculine this week in other aspects of our life, we need to find that feminine. So when you're not at work, get into flow, or find the flow at work. Like, there's a way to balance out all of these very intellectual masculine energies that are coming our way this week. And I also just want to say, like, the new moon happened this past weekend. That's a very feminine feel. We're in our rest, rejuvenation state when we're talking about the new moon. As we move into waxing crescent, waxing gibbous, first quarter, as we move towards the full moon, right, we are doing a lot of action-oriented things. Just make sure that those actions that you're taking are heart-centered and not brain-centered. Is it really what you want to do? Or are you doing this because society and logic is telling you that you must do it? Step back, right? All right, let's take a look at some blessings that we have this week. And this is perfect. The Hermit. The Hermit is all about soul's journey. We are on an experience within life. We have a human experience that we're going through, but we're a soul that is on that experience, right? We're on that journey to be human. And part of what this card is solitude. Taking the time to spend alone this week. And when you're alone, make sure that you're doing the things to tune into yourself, into your intuition, and make sure that the next step you take is really going to get you aligned into where you want to be, not where you think you should be. So this this card, you've been on this journey. You've been working on yourself. You're just stuck in this energy this week. And that's okay, but just come back to it, right? So that's going to be the blessing this week, is you're going to come back to this energy. And that's important because you may want to bring that to others. You may want to bring what you've learned in your hermit phase and your cocoon phase to others. But you can't do that without coming back to it right now, right? Okay, and then just some guidance for this week. Let's see what the cards have in store for guidance. Y'all aren't gonna like this one. We've got the Devil. Now, this card, along with the other cards that are controversial in tarot, this does not mean that the devil is going to come into our lives. No, that's not what this means. Stop that. This means shadow. So each of us has a shadow side, things that we don't like about ourselves, things that we mask, things that we need to deal with, but we don't feel maybe educated enough to. And that educated means like educated within what those things are. A lot of us don't know how to deal with our shadow side. Guidance for this week is that you need to deal with your shadow side. And this is going to mess some shit up for you guys. Sorry. But it is. So there's going to be something probably that's going to happen that you're going to recognize it's on you. You are responsible for it. And the reason is because you haven't dealt with that certain aspect of yourself. And this is the trigger to start doing that shadow work, to deal with the things that you don't necessarily love about yourself and learn to love them. All right. So really beautiful pull this week. We've got lots of masculine energy. We've got the challenge of finding the balance between the masculine and the feminine. We've got this blessing coming through of solitude and hermiting, cocooning ourselves, and really coming back to ourselves. And that's going to actually help us to tap into our shadow selves and deal with that. This is not like a one and done type of thing, right? Like this is tap into it a little bit this week, but this is going to prep you for winter. Because what do we do in winter? We reflect. What do we do in winter? We work on our shadow selves and learn how to love it, how to express it in a way that we feel good about. Don't suppress it, right? That's what we're preparing for right now. This is the season of transformation, of change, of preparation for the winter that's to come. So take that, keep all of that in mind. You've got this. And if you're interested in getting a personal, individualized card reading, I absolutely can help you with that. So click through the description below. I offer 30-minute and 60-minute sessions in person or virtual. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you next week for the card pull for next week.